What's up, everybody? Here is the game plan for today. We got 2 games, we got 2 updates. We're gonna do the whole video covering both updates in under 2 minutes. Let's get it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that good. Under 10 minutes. Under 10 minutes, both updates. Let's go really fast. Summoner's War first, Epic 7 second. I think the Epic 7's way bigger than the Summoner's War update. Typical. Okay, so first one, pre-notice World Arena exclusive rune management guide. I mentioned this previously. The best way to think about this is you are temporarily assigning your runes that are available in the rest of the game for Arena Offense, for Guild Wars, for Guild Siege, for Dungeons, for Dimensional Hole, everything. You're temporarily assigning them to different things in World Arena. So we go here, we see the monster, you click on the little monster icon, which wasn't there before. It takes you to a brand new runing screen. You're gonna change, I mean, if you want to, you don't have to do any of this, right? You don't have to do any of this. If you want to keep your units the way they are, you keep it the way they are. If you want to, for example, change Tiana runes to like Clara for World Arena for whatever, you know, maybe I might want to do that or something like that. You can do that with this. It's just temporarily assigning you. So as soon as you leave the World Arena, all your runes are back where they're supposed to be. They're just borrowing them. That's the best way to think about it. They're just the monsters in this blue runing screen. The monsters are just temporarily borrowing whatever things from the rest of the game. As soon as you leave the blue screen, as soon as you leave World Arena, everything is back to where it's supposed to be. All the things, oh, my Swift set's back on Tiana, it's not on the Clara, etc., etc. So this is going to be really great for people that have things runed for, I mean, that's actually going to be really great for specifically people that want to do high-level RTA or mid to high-level RTA, as well as mid to high-level Arena and Guild War and Guild Siege, mostly for PvP stuff. But they're like, I'm not going to ruin my stuff specifically for RTA because I have my good stuff on the Siege units and I care more about Siege. Or vice versa. They're not going to ruin their good stuff for Siege because they care more about RTA. Now you can focus on both. You don't have to choose one or the other. You can have both of them, which is really nice. It's just like basically a quality of life improvement. Here's basically some of the things, some of the stipulations. You cannot sell runes, grindstones, and gems. Also, if you modify a rune in this World Arena, the same rune, I mean, they're just borrowing the rune. So if you modify the actual rune itself, like with a re-app or with a grindstone or a gem, then it's going to still be modified as soon as you leave World Arena. So the specific runes, if you change a specific rune, then it's going to be modified everywhere, but the rune sets that are on monsters are going to be different from the rest of the game. Hopefully that explains it. I don't want to like go to explain it 9,000 times just to say the same thing. Hopefully it explains it. The big thing, which I think a lot of people are going to get super hyped about this though, even if you don't care about RTA, even if you're not ruining anything for RTA, 5 days. Free rune removal event for 5 days. 5 days. Holy crap. 5 days. Okay, anyway. That's basically the Summoner's War part of it. Now we're going to move on to Epic 7 because it's a way, way, way bigger update. But I just want to at least explain. Oh, also we have, also we have, do it, game. Drunken Master, Water Drunken Master. If you're early game and you're like, oh, I wonder if the Water Drunken Master did. Water Drunken Master, Light and Wind are actually pretty good too. All of them have support and DPS. Like, they're kind of flexible units. You can do a lot with those units. They're actually not bad. If you are interested in seeing more of that, I have a series called Free to Win where there's more about the things. Where we use the Water Drunken Master quite a bit. I also have, I think, a video of just using him in RTA and we're like one-shotting things. Like, he ignores defense, right? So if you build him with some damage on him, you can just like, you have a heal that has crit resist, that has sustain, that also has a speed buff, that also skill 1 ignore defense can like one-shot and village, things like that. It's kind of funny. So anyway, not a bad unit. Not a bad secret dungeon. Okay, going on to next we have Epic 7. I'm gonna still try and make this under 10 minutes. Epic 7 update. There's a lot of stuff in this update. Oh my god. Oh my god. Preseason World Arena. Why do you need a second preseason? Just make it the season. Make it season 1. Why you need a second preseason? I don't even know. They changed some stuff. This is ranking whatever, not really a big thing. They made it a little bit easier to visually to understand why some of the units are not able to be picked based on like the equipped with banned artifact. Like, oh, okay, so some of these things are banned, some of these things are equipped with banned artifacts. I can't use that. etc., etc. So instead of being like, I'm confused, I don't really do a lot of Epic. I don't really do any Epic 7 RTA actually at all. So just FYI, I'm not up to that part in the game yet. So we have this Episode 2, Chapter 8, Chandra Runes. So that's nice that we get more actual content. We got a whole bunch of extra content, which I love about this is that like they just keep pushing out more. They're like, here's more content, here's more content, here's more content. We'll continuing to create things for you. There's also so get all kinds of goodies as usual. Every so often there's extra content in the game as well. We also have new exclusive equipment. Oh, that's not the thing that I was gonna look at, but yeah, new exclusive equipment for who? Trollmaker, Crozet, and Lilibet, which I don't know anything about just yet. But there's new exclusive equipment for those, so that's nice. Blah 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 blah. There's still some exclusive equipment for the units that I do have, that I do want, that I do care about, that they don't have exclusive equipment, but I'm sure they're coming eventually. Surmia and Border Coin drop rate up, so the Border Coin is, of course, good artifact for Surmia. Surmia is basically, for all intents and purposes, the first skill has heal block, second skill has self-attack power buff, and gives her an extra turn, and the third skill has 50% chance to, I think I have a page open with it here, 50% or no, not 50% chance, ignores 50% of the enemy's defense. So basically, it's a single target, she's a single target fire DPS unit that self-attack power buffs. So it seems pretty cool if you already have other fire. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's something that you absolutely need to summon for, but there is that. Let me check. High base. Oh, very, very high base attack too. Very, very high base attack. Skill 3 ignores 50% defense, hits hard, and her skill 2 gives another turn. I think I mentioned that. So yeah, and then the Surmia, the Border Coin is the really, really solid unit for. Really solid artifact. I'm trying to do this fast. I'm trying to do it so fast. Really solid artifact for, probably the best artifact for Surmia. The art journal is also a nice thing if you guys are into art. I know a lot of Epic 7 players are actually into art because there are a lot of anime/waifu fans. So that's probably going to be something cool for a lot of people. I don't know if I really care too much about it. I guess we'll see. Additional bug fixes and improvements. Growth pack added. I like these growth packs because I don't care about them at all. So let me explain. The growth packs are really nice thing for, and I don't mind these in Summoners, or I don't mind these in anything. This just makes up for putting in effort farming, right? So if you farm, it's fine. If you want to spend the money to progress instead of farming, this is a really nice way to progress because it doesn't really change the game for anyone. It's not like you're buying a unit that's more powerful than the other ones that you have to spend the money for. So it's really nice to buy, like, growth packs, mana packs, like, those don't ever, like, bother me to have those on sale. I don't ever worry about buying them, but the people that are limited on time that have, you know, have good jobs, that have plenty of money, they're like, I don't mind. I don't have the time to grind all the time, but I still want to play the game. Here's some money for the things, you know, to make the progress, right? So I don't ever mind this. What else do we have? Mystic Summons, improvements, fixes related to heroes. I think this is mostly just bug fixes. Related to pets, they do not have the auto farming just yet. I think it's going to be a week from now. I think it's going to be a week from now that they have that. Improvements to equipment managing UI. I haven't been playing around with that. Improvements and fixes, etc., etc. Other improvements and fixes. And then, I think the biggest thing is the pet issue is going to be the pet rollout, where the pets just continually farm without even the snacks. That's going to be next week. So, I think that's basically it. You want to synthesize? That's a pet synthesis, synthesizing and things like that. I think the biggest thing here was the Surmia Border Coin and the new Chandra Ruins. So anyway, that's it for this one. We did 2 games, we did 2 updates, we did under 10 minutes. This is the first time Bagel was ever able to do that because we didn't dilly-dally and talk about a bunch of random stuff. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the thing and the stuff, and I will see you as always in the next one.